Hi, my name is Maureen and today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Bola, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Nakasi.
Hey, Bula from Rocky. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Tuba.
Hi, I'm Masarika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks. Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bat. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Fiji, in this bulletin, more women hit out at Mulitavu. Businesses given month-end for VAT compliance. And tobacco use affects economic growth, says Minister.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
The Women in Business organization has become the latest to condemn the sexist and racist comments made by Sodelpa MP Moses Mbulitavu against all Fijian women. The WIB says these statements are extremely damaging to women's progress and therefore deplorable in the strongest terms. It says such misogynistic statements on the day of their awards celebrating women's progress and success was very disturbing. WIB says Fiji as a country should reject him and remove him from all processes of public life, as Fiji cannot allow young people to hear from such men. Businesses captured under Phase 3 of the VAT monitoring system have until the end of this month to get going. However, the Fiji Revenue and Customs Service has clarified it will consider extensions for larger entities and those who may need technical assistance. Up to 15,000 businesses will be captured in the latest phase of the VAT monitoring system, which registers all sales with the Fiji Revenue and Customs Service. Come 31st July, the FRCS wants businesses to at least come up with a rollout plan when they will get new software and hardware, how long it will take to set up, and how soon could it be up and running.
I think it's a good idea to have that in place because I think from a personal perspective and in our businesses we see it streamlines a lot of the business processing functions.
Phase 1, after its announcement, we sort of, give and take, we went with these things to and fro for about 18 months. So of course, after 18 months period, the expectation is very natural that you should be compliant.
Tobacco use is a threat to economic growth. While opening the Tobacco Control Workshop yesterday, Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangainabete pointed to global data which indicates an alarming majority of deaths in the economically productive age bracket of 30 to 69 years in developing countries. According to the World Health Organization, tobacco is now a deadly threat which costs the global economy more than $1.4 trillion annually. He adds this does not include the illicit tobacco market.
And the World Customs Organization estimates an average of 1 in 10 cigarettes and tobacco products consumed globally is illicit. The illicit market is supported by various players, ranging from street peddlers to organized criminal networks and the other illicit trafficking.
Suva lawyer Shazran Latif, now charged with his 4th count of being in possession of illicit drugs, has been further remanded. His court appearance yesterday marked the 4th time Latif has faced drug charges in the last 11 months. It's alleged he had in his possession 7.89 grams of methamphetamines, 12.49 grams of cocaine and 2.5 grams of marijuana when he was arrested on Sunday. Latif already faces 3 previous charges of being in possession of illicit drugs laid after his first arrest last August. Arrested with Latif was second person Zoe Maharaj Moore, who also faces 3 counts of being in possession of illicit drugs. Moore has also been remanded in custody. The case will be recalled today for bail ruling. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Justice, Law and Human Rights will be in Singatoka today to carry out public consultations on the Registration of Sex Offenders Bill. This week, the committee has travelled to Navua and Namosi, holding awareness sessions on the bill, receiving submissions on concerns and support or otherwise for the proposed legislation. Under the bill, all convicted sex offenders will be registered on a database which will be held with the Police Commissioner and the Commissioner of Corrections Services. Committee Chair Alvik Maharaj says the lifetime registration of offenders has raised some concerns.
Yes, there have been certain people who have actually suggested that there should be a time frame given to the offense that is created, and the name should actually appear for a certain number of years, and then it should be removed from the register. That is something actually the committee is still deliberating on, and we'll see what actually committee decides with regards to that.
Young women who are domestic abuse survivors will soon find relief and live a life free from the fear of domestic violence. The Fiji Women's Crisis Center has set up a facility in Suva to accommodate girls under the age of 18. The facility is ready and will open after the government endorses the FWCC's Ethical Standards Report. The Australian government injected close to $1 million towards the project. FWCC coordinator Shamima Ali says girls will be able to stay at the facility until they're able to cater for their own needs.
We do have high rates of violence against women and girls, and that is why we are, establishing these shelters. There'll be 2 for domestic violence. There are 2 for domestic violence in other parts of the country, but this one is particularly for young women. So, we are giving them a chance in life to acquire their full potential.
Education Minister Rosie Akbar says it's important for parents to identify the situations their child is experiencing and not to play the blame game later. This was her sentiment while opening 2 teachers' quarters at Mburua Primary School and Nasesevia Secondary School in the highlands of Nawaidomba. Addressing parents, Akbar stressed the need for them not to shift responsibility onto teachers and to be more aware of their children's whereabouts and what they're doing.
Let's not just say, okay, teachers, the children are your responsibility. Yes, they are our responsibility in our classrooms. And if we live in a community, it's a responsibility as well. But parental responsibility, please. We need to fulfill our parental responsibility to protect our little children from any form of abuse or sexual harassment or any violence, anything.
The Raralevu Cemetery Committee is leading by example. They're building a new gas crematorium to support the fight against global warming. Minister for Employment Parveen Kumar says the crematorium will reduce the use of firewood, thereby reducing their carbon footprint. Kumar says there will be less emissions and the environment will not be harmed.
This is an example to the other committees around the country because, as you all are aware, that our Honorable Prime Minister is the champion of climate change. And these are the projects that assist and help in combating climate change.
The Thurston Food and Music Festival looks not only to develop local music, but hopes to also build the confidence of local musicians. With 2 days left to the much-anticipated family event, organizers say tickets are selling fast. Coordinator Ilana Koloni Singh says they're hoping this will help people value the local music industry.
We're trying to promote the value of the live music industry. We also want to encourage the young ones that are coming up behind the current headliners, because music is universal and it'll never end. So the more the youngsters get involved and get behind these events, the better off for everybody and the future of live music in Fiji.
The Thurston Food and Music Festival will have the best of local music talent from the Knox Brotherhood, Nementale, Inside Out, Groove Co and first-timers Glass Alley. Other artists who will be performing include Vo, Hope Fiji, Rako Pacifica and children from Dave Stevens Music School. The 3rd Thurston Food and Music Festival is set to be held this Saturday at Thurston Garden from 12 midday to 10 p.m. And in world news, U.S. President Donald Trump has ramped up racist attacks on 4 female lawmakers who'd slammed his immigration policies. He says they need to go back to where they came from, even though 3 of them were born in the USA, but the women are not holding back. Coming up, the latest from the Pacific Games.
Vola ngwela o veteranu hoi tabua ag do talitaina na barong na Bula FM nambando na sere Bula alang gono lo toka do talita ka na Bula FM bertini nambando na sere ni Bula binaka nan rege go sa Bula FM nga na kasi nalang go sa mundo active na Bula FM nambando na sere nusur ni Bula binaka nalang go Jerry yang melambasa do barong na Bula FM Bula FM number 2 and seri.
Welcome back. Pacific Games sprint king Banuve Tambakaudoro hopes to make it to the Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan next year. After setting a new Pacific Games record last night at Apia Park in Samoa, Tabakodoro says he's happy with his time. He clocked 10.31 seconds, breaking his own record of 10.33 seconds. Tabakodoro's coach Mbola Tofo says the Mbao Bullet is definitely back after 2 years away from athletics.
Yes, right now we look very good. I didn't expect to be here right now, especially running those times. As long as I keep running with Jeremy and Kelvin, those times are going to keep dropping.
With the times Manuve was running during training, he was already clocking times that almost close to when he ran the 10.2. So today's race, he was so powerful in that first 30 meters. That was the whole race plan altogether. Is to beat Dodson, we got to run away from him. And what he showed in the last 60 was just something else. And he's back, he's back again. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Team Fiji has increased its medal count at the Pacific Games after 8 days of competition. Fiji now has 23 gold, 26 silver and 35 bronze medals as it remains in 4th place. New Caledonia continues to dominate the games with 58 gold, 39 silver and 28 bronze medals. Host Samoa is second with 26 gold, 24 silver and 33 bronze, while Tahiti has 24 gold, 25 silver and 26 bronze medals. Yasawa team manager Manasa Takala says their main aim is to keep the Bainimarama Shield to the end. Yasawa will defend the title against Lautoka at Churchill Park this Friday at 5 p.m. The team is training at the sand dunes to toughen the players, and Takala says 2 weeks of training before the games is an advantage.
That is our main aim for the future. That's why we take a boost to Indonesia Lautoka. We have the training there, just to move them from one level to another level. And this will be a very tough game to us, as we will meet with our neighboring team, Lautoka.
A win in the first match has boosted the Flying Fijians. These are the sentiments of Captain Domenico Wanganimburotu. Faria Begum with the details.
The Flying Fijians captain says the boys now look forward to each game as they happen.
Yeah, it's definitely a booster for the boys. Getting the win from France from November and getting the win on a good Maori team.
The Flying Fijians had a training session at the Westbrook Field in Rotorua, New Zealand today. On the other hand, the Maori All Blacks captain Ash Dixon is aware of the Flying Fijians' strength.
I guess for us, we just couldn't apply pressure because we didn't have the ball. So if we're going to try apply pressure onto them and they've got the ball the whole time, then we're not going to be able to come away with points.
The Maori All Blacks side hosts Fiji in their second Pacific Series test match this Saturday. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
The New Zealand Maori team are aware of the tough task playing at home against the Flying Fijians this weekend. Having lost to Fiji last Saturday, the Maori players have been regrouping in Rotorua ahead of the second match. They say it was devastating losing the first game and they want the Maori team to get back to winning ways. The Black Caps have started going their separate ways after Monday's heart-wrenching Cricket World Cup final loss to England. However, their gritty performance and the technical rules have won them plenty of fans. Fine, apart from brief isolated showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, mainly fine weather, cool nights. Moderate east to southwest winds. Winds expected to gradually turn and become predominantly southeast tomorrow. Moderate seas. And that is your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me. Have a good morning.
मैं तो दिल्ली में रहता हूँ और रेडियो फीजी रोज सुनता हूँ।
मेरा नाम सुखराम है। मैं नंदूरू नौसोरी में रहता हूँ। हमेशा मैं रेडियो फीजी 2 सुनता हूँ।
रेकी ओने नाबू, हमारा नाम है विनोद लाल फैंटम। रेडियो फीजी 2 हम लोग बहुत लाइक करता हुए सुनता हूँ।
हम विनोद प्रकाश है, गोल्टन ताबू में रहता है और सबको रेडियो फीजी 2 सुने, सबको लाइक करे।
हम एक कलाकार है, लोकगीत कमलावती नारायण भट्टी सिंह टोका के, और रेडियो फीजी 2 हमें बहुत पसंद है।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।